Hey all my Planty YouTubers, so before my video begins, me and Nikki at Plants, Pots, and Whatnots was curious if anyone would be interested in meeting up at the end of April or the end of May for like a plant tuber meetup. So if anyone's interested, hit me up on Instagram or hit up Nikki at Plants, Pots, and Whatnots, so we could do a big meetup in May. So if anyone's interested, just hit us up. All right, bye. Hey everyone, welcome back to What the Flock Farm. Welcome back my plant friends and my plant fam. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. So in today's video, I would like to talk about alocasia care. In the beginning, I was really bad at taking care of alocasias because I thought, oh, they are a tropical plant. They need to be watered once a week. Their soil needs to stay moist, which was not the case. Rest in peace, Alocasia variegated Adora, and my first Alocasia zebrina, because I murdered them in cold blood. So what I did was I was watering them constantly, and I was putting them in direct sunlight, which is a big no-no. These plants like to stay on the drier side and then you water them. That is a lesson that I had to learn. So here I have the Alocasia Regal Shield. I have been keeping it on the drier side. I'm going to keep it in this small pot, in its nursery pot for now. But it is loving it. It is giving me a new leaf, and it just gave me this new leaf as well. So I'm pretty excited. I think I finally nailed down the Alocasia care. Then right here, I have the Alocasia Poly, or African Mask. This guy was a rescue from Lowe's. I mean, this soil was drenched, and as soon as I brought it home and let it dry out, a lot of the leaves just started falling off like crazy, turning brown. It definitely had a lot of root rot. This was the only leaf that was left. This leaf came out maybe about a month ago, and then these two leaves are coming out as well. So it really does like to be drying, dried out. So I only water them when the soil is really dried out. Also, my biggest mistake was as soon as I got my alocasias, I was putting them in a bigger pot, which is probably the biggest no-no because I have a tendency to overwater. So then you have all that excess water just sitting in there, with a root ball that's not that big. So then my next alocasia I have is my Alocasia Frydek. And this alocasia absolutely loves being in my living room. It's constantly putting out new leaves. This leaf just unfurled a couple weeks ago, and then this leaf popped out of nowhere. And then I have 3 babies on here that really haven't been doing much right now, but super healthy. I let this pot dry out. It is in bright indirect light. So this plant really, really loves my living room. Then my next plant I have is my big Alocasia zebrina right here. Let me get her up for you. So here she is, right here. She was outside. She is fighting a copper fungus, I guess. So I have been treating her. I brought her back inside, but these petioles with the zebra pattern is giving me life right now. I'll move her closer to you so you can see them. This is my biggest alocasia I have. When the leaves die, I just let them die naturally, and then when they're all completely brown, I will cut them off. But as you can see, like with this leaf, with the fungus, it looks like copper fungus. And it starts off as like little circles, and then it's a copper color. And this is what I've been using to treat it. So it looks like it's working. The new leaf that came out during the summer, they look really, really good. I have two more leaves that are gonna be pushing up. This guy definitely needs to be watered, and then I will treat it with the copper fungicide. So, let the pot dry out and then water them. Don't upgrade their pot too quickly like I did. And bright indirect sunlight, and they will love you right back by giving you new leaves. Now, I also wanted to talk about Pam. She started the Planty Kindness Project, and I wanted to put my thoughts into it. So, my thoughts on the whole kindness project is to spread kindness whenever and wherever you can. So, what happened with me, I have the typical story. I was gay, I came out in high school, people made fun of me, they made fun of my voice because I don't sound very masculine, which I can't do anything about my voice. I wish I could. Sometimes it gets on my nerves as well. So, I don't want to delve too much into me being bullied, but I forgave my bullies. I posted on Facebook a long time ago that I forgave anyone that made fun of me or hurt me in the past. I think it's easier to forgive than to hold everything in and be bitter and resentful. And I've actually had some of my bullies come up to me and say, hey, I am sorry for what I did to you in the past. I'm sorry for making you feel the way I did. There's just like, everyone has been saying, if you don't have anything nice to say, don't say it at all. I have had nasty comments on my YouTube channel. And a lot of the comments I want to respond to because these people don't know me. They don't know who I am. They don't know anything about my life. And then they're gonna comment certain things, like the one that I had was very, very upsetting. I was on the verge of tears because this person told me that they hoped nothing ever good comes from my life. And I was just shocked because this person does not know me. And this was on one of my videos of how to help one of my chickens out. A lot of people don't understand is, as a homesteader, when you're raising livestock, some things you could do on your own, which I did a procedure on one of my chickens on my own because I called the local vet that's in my area about what was going on with my ducks and my chickens, and they basically laughed at me. So that is why I do not take my birds, if they have a bumblefoot or anything, to the vet, because that's something I could take care of at my house on my own. But for that one person to comment that nasty, nasty comment was just very upsetting, and I ignored it. I'm not gonna let it bother me. I know what I did was right. She or he may not know because they don't raise chickens. I was just very shocked and blown away. I have seen other homesteading YouTubers do this same thing on their own with no backlash whatsoever. So, don't be a hypocrite, and don't say anything that you wouldn't say to your brother, your sister, your mother, your father, your daughter, your son, because I wouldn't. I wouldn't say any of that stuff that that person said to me, but that's in the past. I don't let it bother me. My chickens are healthy, happy, and I'm about to have more. So just spread kindness like you would like pollen in the spring, because that stuff gets everywhere and everyone who has allergies is affected by it. I'm one of them. So I really like this movement. So what I'm gonna do going forward is try to be sweeter and nicer and kinder to any of the customers at work that call me, that are moaning and groaning about their services. I'm going to do my best to keep my composure, no matter how irritating they may be, and be kind to them, because I don't know what they're going through. They don't know what I'm going through. And I'm just gonna be kinder to people in general, which I'm not a very nasty person to begin with. I don't like to upset anyone or have anyone be upset with me. So spread the love, spread the kindness, hashtag Planty's Kindness Project. Have a great day, and I will see you guys later. All right, bye.